Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Friday. And thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today, guys, I thought it would be kind of fun to talk or discuss the booth images for the MasterVerse figures that were revealed at this year's San Diego Comic-Con, guys. And there is a lot here to dive into, from Mantenna to this very wicked, very cool version of Anti-Eternia He-Man, to another version of Despera, the Adora figure here, from Dragstor, and this very cool new Eternia version of Keldor here. Alright? Very cool, guys. So we'll take a look at each of the figures here, guys, and I'm looking forward to all these figures, guys. And once again, this is made possible through Toy Habits, guys. Alright? So once again, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you'll hit that like button, and thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you know I upload new videos. And please share this video. There's a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at these amazing figures, guys. And these look absolutely incredible, guys. Now, one thing I'm seeing or not seeing here, guys, is the Mossman figure. I don't know if Toy Habits will do a separate video or images of him separately. So we might do another video on that, alright, so, stay tuned to the channel for that, for the images and stuff like that. But what we have here, guys, looks incredible. I am looking forward to all these figures to add into the collection, guys. Alright, I don't know when they're going to be released. I'm assuming sometime next year or maybe near the end of the year. Alright, for waves here. Alright. So let's scroll down here, guys. Look at these great images, guys, of these images. All right. Oh, here's a nice shot right there, guys. Once again, got Cobra Khan. We still look at Cobra Khan from the new Eternia line. We got Mantenna. We got Mosquitor, Anti-Eternia He-Man, the new Eternia version of Keldor, Dragstor, Despera, and of course Hordak right there. All right. Let's go back down here, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying San Diego Comic-Con, guys. The first image we have here, of course, is Mosquitor here. All right. Once again, you should check out Pixel Dan's video, guys. It gives you more in-depth descriptions of these figures. Because one thing you will notice about Mosquitor here is this chest plate here, guys. And you're probably asking yourself, where is the blood? All right. Now, unfortunately, he does have blood, but this chest plate here, guys, is removable. And and I think there's blood. You can swipe it out for other chest plates, including one with the blood. And unfortunately, it doesn't have the button in the back. When you press it, the blood goes around. I think you just press the center plate on that version of the blood chest plate, and it will move around, basically. I think that's how they were going to do it this year, all right? But it doesn't take away the fact that this is an amazing version of Mosquitor here. The detail is beautiful. Look at that wicked gun. He's got that, it looks like he attaches to the hero, and it probably, sucks the blood out, or the energy from him, or from the hero there. It also has that very, like, Origins-esque vibe to it. I don't know why. And I'm assuming that the nose point here, guys, looks like it's removable right there. And it looks like you can put this in its place. Maybe vice versa with the gun as well. This little horn piece right here. But it looks amazing, guys. Alright, finally we're getting a new, I assume new Etheria version of Mosquitor. Alright. Let's look at the next figure here, guys. If we can. Alright, there's more shots of Mosquitor here, guys. Alright, looking good. Alright, now we have Mantenna, which we have talked about on the channel before, guys. But this is a much better look of what the figure is going to be included here. Look at these eyes. That's crazy. And he comes, it looks like different eyes right there. Different expressions. It looks like the mouth is articulated. All right, even got like almost like an eyeball on the gun right there. All right, and I assume also, like Mosquitor, this is the new Etheria version of Mantenna. Look at the detail. It looks amazing, guys. I cannot wait. Oops. I apologize, guys. All right, but like I said, I cannot wait. You know, for these figures, guys. I can't wait for the box art. To get them in hand, to unbox with you guys. They look amazing. What do you think of so far of San Diego Comic-Con, guys? Any surprises? Anything that you're looking forward to for any of the reveals, guys? From the two, like I said in my Castle Grayskull video, guys, they're going really heavy on 2000X figures from Mondo and through Origins. But we kind of knew that with Origins, that the cartoon collection was ending the more Filmation style figures, as we know, and now they're focusing more on the 2000X line for Origins. All right, those figures, you know, real quick, is about 6 inches tall. All right, and are more inspired of the 2000X look, but they're the same as Origins. Right, so you can pop the head off, pop the arms off, pop it from the waist, and I think all Origins figures will work properly with that line as well. All right. And we might do a deep dive on those figures as well, guys. All right. So let's go down here, guys. There's more shots of Mantenna here. Look at those eyes. Look at the detail in the pupils right there, the veins. Look how cool that is, guys. Look at the detail. That looks so cool. Even got the gold back metal chest plate right there on his chest right there. Look at the gun on the side shot right here. You have an eyeball. It looks like wrapped around the gun here, like another form of, you know, because he uses his eyes to, you know, hypnotize, you know, his victims and take control. And it looks like the same thing with his gun here. Look at that. That's cool and creepy too. All right. And we got, all right, we have Anti-Eternia He-Man. Look at this beast right here. Look at this. This is probably one of the most ones I'm looking forward to the most, guys, is this figure here, guys. Look how menacing, look how evil this is. I love the Hell Skull helmet right there. Got the Hell Skull, looks like shield as well. And it looks like you have 2 swords here. It looks like a sword in the shield here, and one in his hands. And he does look like he has a new Avengers version of the sword as well. But dark, menacing right there. Look at the face sculpt right there. The mouth, the teeth, the red hair looks absolutely gorgeous. All right, and I love the MasterVerse. You know, we have the H right there, but you have a different symbol in the chest right here. I guess, you know, representing the Anti-Eternia He-Man symbol right there. The red, the black looks amazing, guys. You got the beautiful skeleton, skull right there on the belt. Beautiful vibes here, guys. I would have made one little minor, you know, is I love the red armor here. I think his gauntlets too should have been red as well. Now, this looks amazing, but to me, it should have been red. These gauntlets right here. All right. But overall, this is an amazing figure, guys. I cannot wait. This is probably my most anticipated figure of the set here, guys. This is Anti-Eternia version of He-Man, guys. I'm assuming from the new Anti-Eternia line. Not Eternia, Anti-Eternia. That'd be so cool if they named the packaging the new Anti-Eternia He-Man figure, or like packaging. I think that'd be so cool. All right, so we get some better shots here, guys. Hang on. Here we go. So we got a nice shot right there of this gorgeous, like, Anti-Eternia skull, like, shield here. It looks great. All right, got the red loincloth, right? And it looks like real fabric to me. It might be that very soft, pliable plastic here, guys, but it looks great, guys. It looks really cool. Very menacing, very creepy, all right? But amazing, amazing. And of course, you have right here the Anti-Eternia new Adventures of He-Man power sword here, guys, which is kind of interesting. And a secondary head sculpt right here, or hair for him right here. So I assume that the Anti-Eternia Grayskull helmet we saw is not removable. We got to remove the whole thing with the hair. All right. All right. Moving on to, guys, to this very weird version of Keldor here. Now, I don't know. I think this is a completed figure here, guys. All right. Look and everything. You have the burnt, like acid burn Skeletor, like he's being transformed into Skeletor. Now, the color palette, guys, I don't know if this is a finished figure here, guys. With the white, you get the purple and black, you got the green hood. So I don't know if this is a finished product here, guys, all right? This might be just a work in progress, just getting it out there for us collectors, all right? I'm very interested to see if this is the final version that we're going to be getting in MasterVerse, all right? This is a new Eternia version of Keldor here, guys, all right? Not King Keldor, okay, of course, but a different variant here. And look at the eye. Almost looks like he's a zombie, all right? And you can see the acid right there on the side face, like he's slowly transforming into Skeletor. Now, he does come with one extra head sculpt, which is Keldor. Now, I don't know, it would be a third head sculpt. Oops. I don't know if there's going to be a third head sculpt. It will have the actual Skeletor face included with it here, guys. All right. So I'm very interested. You got the sword here. A very interesting sword here, guys. Take on the sword here, guys. All right, looking good. And you can see the blue hands right there. So that tells me that this is not a complete figure here, guys. This is just a work in progress. And so they're just putting it out there, you know, just give us, you know, a little sneak peek of the upcoming figure here, guys. All right, of Keldor here. All right, and there's a second head sculpt right there is Keldor's right here. But all in all, it looks amazing, guys. It looks like a soft, good cloak right here, or cape that goes with him. All right. And then we have the Despera. Oops. My apologies again, guys. So we have a different take on the Despera MasterVerse version of Adora here. Very different from what we just got from Origins, guys. This is a much different look to her. I'm assuming, you know, from the comic, this is a different take on Adora here. I'm not familiar with that comic. I think it was a DC comic, showing you, of course, a much different side of Adora, being, you know, brainwashed by the Horde, and she was a more brutal, more fierce, you know, warrior for the Horde, and what we got in Filmation, guys. But this looks amazing. This looks really good. A very different take on it, on the Despera figure here, guys. It looks beautiful, all right? I'm hoping that the gray has a much more shinier back metal look to it. For us, you have the beautiful black cape. You know, and what's crazy is the helmet, because it has that same vibe and look as the She-Ra, you know, look to her. So in a way, this is like the opposite here, of course, and I like that. You know, with the tiara, you know, look with She-Ra. You know, she's kind of used to that helmet look with the side ears right there for She-Ra. This is much different, of course, take on her Despera look here, guys, and it looks really cool. I like it really much. All right. She looks beautiful. Looks great. I mean, I cannot wait for all these figures, guys. And there's a shot of her sword. Looks like she gets two swords, you know, like before, and a much smaller take. I like that. You know, the ones from Origins we got, those swords were much too big for her. I like the size and scale of the thin blades for her. It looks like a proper sword for a warrior princess, or an evil warrior princess. All right. All right. Looks good, guys. See here, what else we got here, guys? Oh, of course, another take on the Despera helmet here, guys. Look how menacing that looks. That looks really good. And, of course, a shot of Adora here. And it's crazy, too, guys. We have not actually got a vintage Adora yet. We've only gotten her Despera look to her. So I'm kind of curious if we ever will get... I mean, there's so many figures probably coming out through the San Diego Comic-Con. You know, we might still get a Adora figure for MasterVerse and Origins, but it's crazy, up to this point, we have not gotten a proper Adora figure so far in MasterVerse or in Origins so far, all right? So going back down, guys. Oh, here we go. This one here, this is probably my second most anticipated figure to receive here, guys, is Dragstor here, guys. We're not only getting him in MasterVerse, we're also going to be getting him and, of course, Origins, guys. I love this. It looks so functional, guys. I love the wheels on the hands here, guys. It looks like they spin. Even the center chest plate moves too. And I think that the Origins version we saw, which I'll probably, if I can find it, we'll do a deep dive as well, is functional, guys. I think you can do the pull string thing and the wheel will move, guys. But look at the detail. This looks amazing, guys. I love this. I think this is my second most, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I don't know that, you know, with Anti-Eternia He-Man looks incredible, but this looks really rad, dude. Really cool, man. Wow. So let me know what you think, guys, overall, guys. And I'm gonna see if I can find that Beast Man. I mean, not Beast Man. That Moss Man figure. Finally we saw images, guys, of the new Eternia deluxe version of Moss Man, and he looks like a beast. All right, but Dragstor here, incredible, absolutely incredible, guys. Anything else here, guys? Oh, and we have Beast Man. I mean, I keep saying Beast Man because he looks like a beast. But we have Moss Man here. Look at the images of Moss Man, guys. Wow. The detail is a much improved version of Moss Man that we got way back in Wave 1. Remember, Moss Man was part of Wave 1 in MasterVerse? Out of all the figures, you know, it's very interesting that they... Don't get me wrong. Moss Man is an iconic character. Don't get me wrong. But to put him in Wave 1 in MasterVerse was very bold, in my opinion. You know, we had so many iconic figures. Look at the packaging. This is going to be an exclusive figure. Mark my words. This is going to be an exclusive figure from San Diego Comic-Con through Mattel Creations, guys. I cannot wait. He's got a much different take, in a way, of that new Eternia version of Beastman, all right? I'm kind of curious, too, if you have that pine scent smell. You got 2 extra hand sculpts right there. You have this very cool, like pine, club here with the thorns, like almost like a plant right there. You got an extra sword right there on the side right there. The box image looks amazing, guys. Looks absolutely incredible, guys. All right. I am looking, I mean, all these figures I'm looking forward to. I just can't, oh, that's it, guys. All right. But there you go, guys. There's a look at the images for the MasterVerse, new Eternia. I'm assuming new Etheria line figures coming very soon to MasterVerse, guys. Let me know in the comments below what do you think overall about these figures, guys. Once again, this is through Toy Habits, guys. All right. So please check them out, guys. I'm looking forward to, guys. All right. All right, guys. I'd like to take time now to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. All right. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, guys, or everybody, because we're gonna be doing more deep dive of these of figures coming out through San Diego Comic-Con. We might focus now on the Mondo line that was shown off at San Diego Comic-Con, the 7-inch/8-inch scale figures. He-Man and Clawful, I do know, are up for pre-order in September. The other figures like Skeletor and Man-at-Arms, there's no date yet revealed. All right, but I'm looking forward to, guys. So stay tuned. All right. So I hope everybody has a great Friday, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.